Hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host 2005 Guy Pro 2. I hope you guys can hear me because it looks like Microsoft Teams has screwed up my audio settings again. Oh good, I hate that software. Let's quickly change that. Testing. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Yes, hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host 2005 Guy Pro 2. Okay, so at the moment I can't read chat at the moment, and that's because my other screen is currently offline. Also, I'm still in the middle of a major testing fault finding in my computer at the moment. I was about to change the motherboard on my computer, reformat all the hard drives again, and reload and Windows 10 again. Something I'm not really looking forward to, but I need to do ASAP so that I can get my computer working properly again. Now, there's been another update, I think it was day before yesterday, something like that. And there was a little bit of a fault. Actually, it was yesterday, and there was a little bit of a fault on it this morning, which I did highlight to the devs. There has just been a patch gone out that should have fixed it. I had confirmation that single player does work properly now. But we're going to go into PvPvE to make sure it works there, and we're going to go a little bit over the updates. Now, reading out loud off of something that's written on paper or on a screen or anything like that is not really my strong point. I have a lot of habit of saying in it, changing the words in it. Getting words wrong, it's not really my area of expertise, should I say. So please bear with me as I read out a little bit of the actual update itself, and see how far we can get into it. So this one's about future plans and the milestone and various bug fixes. So, well, it is a wall of text, and I don't particularly like reading walls of text, but here goes. As you might have heard, after a long 20 months, it doesn't say how long, we have finally reached the alpha milestone, and while we still have tons of work ahead of us, with the foundation of the game complete, we feel it's a good time to finally start to market the game and invite new players who don't mind the early access work in progress status of the game and want to help us grow and improve it. Future plans. Same time, Milestone opens up room for us to finally get to the very big and fun projects. Our priorities for the rest of the spring are making an entire solar system playable with all the planets, moons, star bases all working. Complete the mid to late game resources and component lists with dozens of resources to make colonizing the entire solar system needed. I think there should be a couple more words in there, but where was I? These resources in turn will be used in the mid to late game crafting tree, going from cool things like shields, biochems, lasers, light speed light speed warping, and final game goal, constructing giant capital ships like the one you spawn on. We also finally unveiling the network game engine that's been in work for months. It will allow our servers to run smoothly with thousands of players instead of hundreds, as well as correct countless minor bugs. Yes, there were quite a few bugs, especially in single player, which hopefully when that bug gets out, they'll all be gone in one hit. Which is actually just about to come up. And finally, full offline single player and CMD dedicated hosting. We can't wait to share this thing with you later this spring, early summer. Also, there's a big sale going on. We are starting the biggest sale on Stars End we ever had, with 61% off. For release, also for 67 people. Oops. In order to bring more players, this might be the best deal on the game for a very long time. So if you're thinking Stars End might be your game in the future, but hesitant by it until it's complete. This might be a good opportunity as we get further in development and launch the game. The price will be increase. I think it should be at release of the game, launching to full release. The price will increase, and we really excited to see the new players and meet you offline. Myself and the other developers and mods will be present in game chat, as well as Discord and Steam forums during the next week. Sorry, the clicking is my jaw locking in place and me forcing it back open. To meet you, collect feedback, and maybe even play together. Also, we have a follow-up update today. Parts of this update been patched over the past few days. Very sorry about large downloads. P.S. We'll have complete transition of the game to all supported languages complete later next week. Okay, so comes up with the bug fixes now. And fixes. Fix all issues with trees not falling when collecting them. I think that should read, fix the issues with the trees not falling and sometimes not producing logs. Flame management new interaction system. Bushes now give you fiber wood sticks depending on. This wasn't the bug fixes. It's actually a mixture of both. Okay, so bushes now give fiber and wood sticks depending on the amount of each berry. I think there should be variety. Show notifications when harvesting a resource from bushes. Balance loot at all animals give to make a fairer to get a lot more from tougher creatures. So basically balancing it so that the higher the creature level is, the more resources you get. Oh boy, it's hard to read it. Added a proper visual terminal to interact with 4 refineries and capturable territory hubs. So basically, So the terminal's been basically enhanced for in the refineries and for when you actually capture the hubs. Basically, the hubs are in the PvP areas. You basically go into it. If it's, let's say, open, the hub is fair game. If it's got a building around it, you have to destroy the building, then you can take over the hub. Basically, it costs a lot of in-game currency in order to take over this hub, so you have to have a lot of credits, basically. So when and also because it's a PvP area, other players can kill you in those locations if you're not careful. So you always have to be on guard. The PvP areas are symbolized by the red and the red skull and crossbones that appear on the right side of the screen. Additional fixes for various sync problems. So there's been quite a few times where a player has been in the game and all of a sudden things are not particularly working. Sometimes with inventory, place stuff on the ground, it disappears, or you can't place it at all. Other times were a case of you place one thing, and then you look at your inventory, it's still in there, and you're placing it, and filling up the walls with lots of shit. Pardon my language. These are all syncing issues between client and server, and hopefully a lot of those have been sorted out now. Ferry from BP Orbital to Redberry is now faster, so there's a ferry network in place through the entire game. So you can go from the station that's on the planet that you start on, which is BP, short for Beta Prairie. I always trip myself up and almost go for Beta Prime, but that's just me. I think. And basically, you can take the ferry to go from the ferry to the orbital station to another different station, which has got various different locations to go to all the different solar systems. And then you go to that solar system station and then to that planet, or one of those planets. Now, on the ferry network, there was a little bit of slow inward and slow outtake of the space station. Apparently that's been increased speed-wise. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to cover it today, and I don't know how long my computer will last in live at the moment because of the fault that's currently on it, which is why I have to replace the motherboard on it. I've already done the power supply, the graphics cards, 3 hard drives, and it still keeps shutting off. So I'm changing the motherboard fairly soon, and I'm just hoping it's not the processor and not the RAM, because they are really expensive. Okay, so going back to the update. Fix the issue with camera while swimming in TPS mode? What's must be third person mode. Okay, so in third person mode, apparently there was a problem with the camera angle. Optimization of the respawn spaceship. So apparently there was something wrong with the spaceship, and of course that could be the reason why there was something else wrong with the spaceship this morning. But that hopefully has been fixed now, because I've already got confirmation of single player that works, but we're going to go into multiplayer and make sure that works too. So that doesn't mean that we have to delete our current progress. Yay. Okay, and going back to the start. Dropping the prologue now automatically gives you the tutorial missions, so you don't have to do the prologue if you just want to do the tutorial missions. So you've got that as an option now. That would have been nice to know first thing this morning. Oh well. And where's it? The escape port now remembers you last used camera setting when returning you to play mode on landing. Okay, so if you were in third person mode and you landed in the escape pod, you are still in third person. If you entered in first person, you'll exit in first person. That's nice. I hope they did that with the ships too. Players can now open and close escape pod doors. I think that should be players. I think there's a P missing there. Harper now gives a UC officer's hoodie, in additional to the others. Flight suit replacing all this ASAP. Not sure what to make of that. Fix an issue with tooltip delay on NPCs, and it now plays properly for Harper. Not sure what Harper is. Disabled info vehicle pickup with notification to players to be enabled soon. And this is bit all written by Dev Constantine. So he's the let's say the head dev, and let's get into the game itself now. So sorry to have bored you for about 17 minutes and 25 seconds for me reading all that loud and trying to explain what's going on currently with my system, thrown in between. But let's go into play. Let's go on to PvPvE. It looks like we've got medium amount of players currently on it. I wonder who else is currently online then. Now there is a way to actually see who's currently online, but first things first, we're going to delete our current character and start again from scratch. Okay, so that's fine. I want that haircut, and I want black. And that one, actually, I've had my beard trimmed. So let's see. Do we have something that's close to what I've currently got? No, I think that's still closest. Okay, let's go with that.
They had some fool notion we'd be digging out precious minerals for them when they sent us here. Well, no, sir. I damn well mean to make these other boys do the mining. But hell, we all fancied we'd be living high on the hog, sitting pretty, eating crullers as the money poured in. How else would you talk us into 50 bloody years in stasis on one of them generation ships? No, sir. We were gonna be the big bucks, making damned sure this watering hole called Star's End would never forget us. Sure as rain, it was only a matter of time till we drew down on each other. We might have had a smooth operation here for a bit, honest statements of Earth, building ships and stations, and even hammering us out some cities. Ran it into the ground, all of it. Now our cities are piss holes. Our stations ramrodded by tin-pot dictators. And here we are, split down the middle, pointing our ships at each other. Now, we got ourselves a predicament. Sure as piss things will turn into war, I tell you. You got your mercantile corporations that teamed up to give us peace and stability, but put a yoke on every man and his dog. Then you got your patriots, outlawed gunslingers using junk and stolen technology to chaw the hand that feeds them. And then you got your loners. We choose our own battles. We make decisions shrewd and careful-like. Because it's only the fools that are poor, and the ill-tempered will get themselves killed. And then you have people like me. The sugar bucks who own everything. Hell, I got what I came for. Question is, are you gonna get yours?
Okay, so I wasn't sure if they had updated that part yet, so I was actually quite interested to see if that had been changed yet. Sorry, just need to quickly take a sip of drink.
Cryo B. Compression initialized. Assessing vitals. Cryo subject status is alive. Cryo B. Compression.
Okay, that's
complete.
good to see. When it comes to running, you've got two settings. You've got the sprint with the shift, and you've got an actual full-blown run if you use the control key. Just like with the horse, you've got the two settings there. I never knew about it until fairly recently, when I was being chased by a mech in here. Just had those, okay. Let's go down another. Let's get this one out of the way. Okay. There's nothing over there. We want to go to the quartermaster next. Oops, wrong one. It's up top. Yep. We now know where the blind spots are for these guys when we're up here. Okay. I like that one better actually. Okay, so I want us to go to the captain. Before we start breaking all hell out in here, so we better loot up a little bit of it already. So it does take a while for the loot to respawn. 15-20 minutes, something like that. Dusted those. Okay. There's the staircase. So, let's go. Now, the question is the sun going up or is it going down? I have this nasty habit of going online when it's starting to go down. Or when it is actually down. Judging by how dark it is in certain parts of the ship, I'd definitely say it's one of the two. Okay. Don't head back down again. Oh, forgot pins. Okay. Let's talk to the captain. We'll do a teeny bit more here. Okay, so what do we have currently? There were nowhere near enough stuff for bandages. Oh, this is going to get ugly really quick. Okay, let's get short. Okay. Yeah, it seems that that's still a problem. What the heck? Ends up in... Oh yeah, that's still that mech. What was that? That's a load of bow. Oh shit, wait. Okay. It somehow managed to get a shot in on us. Uh-oh. And we're bleeding now. That's not good. It means that this area is not... Oh great, we've got areas where we've got hitbox issues. Holy crap. Well, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Right. Each one's got a freaking things. What? Great. Ow, getting hit badly. Whew. Have you got a bandage on you? We're going to die soon anyway. Okay, we're over encumbered as well now. Come on. Bandages. Something's heavy. All that rock. Drop. Still too heavy. Oh, the concrete. There we go. Oh, that's the shop over there. Show me your wares. Oh, we had bandages. Okay. That's still something at least. Is phew, that would have been bad. Okay, show me where, so I want to sell the booze. I normally would keep those. Let's do that. Let's get rid of the salvo for the moment. We're not going to need those tickets at the moment. I don't want to bother with the pills. Okay. Oh boy. We want to go up there and to the, I think it's the top one. Yeah, I think it's the top one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn it. Where is it? Was it this one or? Oh damn it, it's not that one either. That's not that one. There's the booze. There it is. Okay. Confirm. 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 I wish we didn't have that box. As soon as if we had 1 star or more. It's pretty pointless. Of course, we're not going to be able to run now. Okay. We don't have anything over here. We don't have any additional bandages now, which could be a problem. Okay, what do we have? We've got fine dining, camping. There's only a bin here, so there's not really much that we can actually loot here. Oh, nice. Now, somebody wanted to know about the bow. Okay, let's unpack it first. And it's just right click to hold, and I think okay. Yeah, we did get those, but we can lose again. Ooh, got both. How much? Oh, only 3. Do you have anything for us? No. In that case, you go bye-bye. Oh yeah, cats, no. Which one was the camping one? I think it was one over here. Machete. Okay. Oh, can't move anymore when trading stuff, huh? That's not good. Crafting. We could do one of those or 3 of those. Let's do the 3 of those. They're not as effective, but they're great for stopping the bleeding. And that's all we really need at the moment. Even when it's encumbered, there are ways around those mechs. Where's the staircase? There it is. What was that? What did she say? So let's see, how much stuff do we currently have? Definitely not enough for what we want, but when the legacy of our respawns all the loot, then we should be able to get a lot more, but I don't want to spend too much time up here. Okay, so shop that we want is over there. Mech is right here. Great. Here goes. Ouch! Did I say that there was a way around it? Walked straight into that one. And we're bleeding again. Yay. I think we've got enough bandages for the moment. Okay, let's sell the ones that we don't really need. Oh, I didn't want to use that blast. Oh, that's why we're in the wrong one. Show me your wares. Sell. 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 Keep that one. Follow me, keep that one. Color's not that great. These two are the better ones, the blue one and the yellow one. We do need the power cells, but at the moment we need money more. Problem is we need at least 42 grand, right, 4.2 grand, but we're not going to do that at the moment. It just takes too long to build up that amount of cash. Okay. Okay. How much we weigh? We still weigh way too much. Oh, we've got the milk and the that one that we can get rid of as well. Let's quickly do that. So that, we don't need those. Don't need the milk. Don't need the butter. How are we doing weight wise? 53. We're still gonna have to sell some stuff. Types of drinks, yeah, why not? Definitely don't need those. At least not at the moment. Okay, that should be enough. And these are definitely the ones to keep. They give the whole thing. Wait a minute. So let's smoke one. Sell that. Don't need that. The cooked eggs are good to keep hold of, and with the water, of course. Okay, so we're getting close, but we're still nowhere even close to where we really need to be. Okay, could you come over this way a little bit more, please? Okay, run. Ow! Damn it, bleeding again. Take off, sir. Okay, we can't do anything while we're bleeding, so which is, it's always best to keep some bandages or band-aids or anything like that on you, because there have been problems where you go to use the console for the escape pod, or you go to that's difficult, or you want to open up a box that's got your inventory in it. You find out find out that you're bleeding and then you can't open it. So it's always best to keep a couple just in case.
We have arrived. We hope you've enjoyed your ride.
Let's have that one.
The VC Ferry Network.
Okay. Now we can grab basic components. And see the dome over there? They're the hubs, they're the PvP areas. So if you stray into the area that's got the skull and crossbones round about there, then you know that you're in the PvP area, and it's quite literally player against player to take over those domes and reap the benefits. There are actually quite a few benefits to actually have one of those domes. Granted, it takes a lot of capital to actually acquire one of those. Okay, so we need to craft one of those. We need to craft all of those. Okay, so where are we currently? We've got the station over there, so Clayton must be over there. We do have the supporter, so we can actually see it. North Clayton's over there. Okay, so middle mouse button allows you to see all these icons, and these icons basically tell you what's where. We have a boar over there. Let's go off that boar. There's another boar over there. We could do with a little bit of meat and or hide. Actually, hide will come in quite handy for other things. Oh, looks like T just mentioned it to somebody else about the PvP areas as well. And those, there it is. Now, as you can see, we only have a machete on us and a pickaxe. Let's put that machete up there. Now, some people would instantly go for the bow with the arrows, but at the moment, for a boar or a bear, nah, I don't need that. Ouch. The timing is sometimes the problem. There we go. Oop, and it's got that bug again. Okay, one hide, so that's not really much. Okay, let's grab some more sticks and fiber. All the sets of sticks over here. Sounds like somebody else just landed. Okay, so crafting. Let's craft some more of those. Let's not do that just yet then. Oop, wait a minute. Can't do that anymore, huh? Damn. Okay, so we're gonna have to find some stones, some iron, some souls. Salt rocks will probably be the best ones to go for, actually, in a way. Speaking of which, there is one 395 meters out. There's a box over there. That's fine, I guess. Ah, bear. That will definitely be the next target. Do need to get some other bits and pieces, stones and stuff. Some more metal as well. Okay, let's see how much of those can we do. Okay, so we can make this actual. It should give us some room. What was that? Hmm. Hope he didn't, he or she didn't log off while in the ship in space, because that's not good. I remember having to do a couple of those tests a while back. And if that's back again, that's not a nice bug. I hope that's enough sticks for a while. Now there's a couple of stones down there. We could always utilise those. Also get some more scrap metal from those metal piles. Let's do that too. Sorry about the stomach growl there, guys. I haven't eaten yet. Been too busy backing up on my software. And we're already over encumbered. Where's the line? Okay, there it is. Empty. Okay. Let's hope we get some flintstones. Looks like somebody used the pill. Okay, is that enough rock? Let's have a look. Don't think it is enough rock for what we need to do later on, but let's see, where is... there it is. There it is, okay. Salt bowl. Now this should give us salt and flintstones. It's usually the best way to get flintstones actually is to hit up these salt rocks. Oh, that and the ore nodes as well. Guess what we could do is actually do a little bit of crafting at the same time. There we go. Okay, so where was a water node? Water well. There was one over there. There's trees over there as well, so that can come in quite handy. Let's unpack. Oh, no, I can't do that until it's finished crafting. There was not a trawler down there, was there? Good. There is one over there, by the pit. They're the only ones I would really recommend doing hand-to-hand combat on. The bears, the boars, fine. The foxes, they're a pain in the rear end because they're so low to the ground. So you have to, you wind up either hitting the ground or completely missing it. And then it bites you. But the big green bugs known as the trawlers, yeah, they're a lot faster at swinging than you are. So timing it is a pain in the backside. I've only beaten it twice at hand-to-hand combat, and that's out of 8 times. So the success rate is not that easy, or not that good. But the bears, balls I can do 100%. But usually they don't hit me, unlike that last ball. And once upon a time, that rock exploding like that could kill the character. Luckily enough, they disabled that because on planets like Nox, where it was low gravity, it was not great, and because of the squish damage bit, players found of ways of killing other players in the PvE servers, in the PvE areas. So it was a bit of a problem, so they removed the squish damage. Let's quickly go through all these. See if we can find some goodies. Nothing there, and nothing on here. No, okay. Okay, so let's open up the arrow packs. There we go, we've now got 72 arrows. We also need to make a axe and a saw. There we go. Now let's see if the trees fall down and gives us some logs. Yay! It falls down. Now we have to make a campfire and a bow drill. The thing is, we need to get at least 6, maybe 7 logs worth of wood. And yes, I have seen that the water is currently quite low. We'll be doing something about that very shortly. At least the one thing that you don't currently have to worry about is sleep. Even though it's currently at 42%, even if it went all the way down to 0, it really doesn't affect the player. I'm not sure when they are going to change that, if they're going to change that, but I do wonder what kind of fix there will be when they do implement that. Okay, so now that we've finished crafting, let's use 1, 2. Okay, so the water bottles give you a lot more water than they used to do, so that's quite nice. Okay, so one more small tree should do it. We should have enough wood after that. So I guess what we could do is do that bit first. So one campfire, one bow drill, although even though we don't need it because we've got the lighter already. Okay, so let's go back over there. Can never have too much fiber. There is a reason why I tend to put the campfires on these, and that's because you've got the water source here, so you can refill the bottles when needed. So let's grab the campfire, place it down, go to the lighter, okay, and instead of hitting F on the campfire, we're going to go through the slightly better way of doing it. Let's make those. We're going to go through provisions. We're going to do the clean water first because it does say create clean water. Then we're going to cook some eggs and make some hearty stew from raw meat, water and salt. Which is basically why I kept raw meat and why we harvested up the salt. Okay, and now we have to do the sleeping bag and the satchel. Well, we've already done a satchel, so we shouldn't have to do another one again. We will need to get a saddle, but that requires one more hide. There we go. Okay, so let's quickly fill up the empty bottles. There we go, and let's craft up that water again. And there we go. So now we've got a fair amount of water, some food, and various other items that we're going to need. So next up we need to punch a couple of bears or boars, anything that can give some hide so we can claim a horse. So if there's something close by, that would be nice, folks. So I guess we could try it, but It's always hit and miss as to what you can actually get if you're going to get meat or hide. But for the fox, we're going to use the bow this time, just to make things a little bit quicker. Oh, I've got. And when you're using the bow, it's best to do it first person because it'll be that bit more accurate. Damn it. And that was dev chat. That sound that just came up. There we go. To hide. Okay. So let's go back to survival. Okay, and let's claim a horse. So where was the closest horse again? 300 meters. Yep. Makes me wish I had my jetpack. There are jetpacks in the game, but you have to earn at least 1,000 credits to get one. And they're only available in designated areas of the map. There's somebody with a ship already. There we go. So next stop, we want to go to Clayton. Let's go third person. Another one, death by suicide. Wow, they're dropping like flies. Just killing them all, killing themselves. Now, at the moment, I don't know for how long it is, but it still is. When you're on horseback and you're wanted, i.e. you've got stars on you, the mechs won't respond until you get off the horse. Okay, so we need to get 3 water bottles. There is an easy way to get that. Let's go over there. Mechs don't come out this far. We've already got the star, so taking a little bit more doesn't matter. Quartz and zinc. Bandage, nice. We're working on those. Ooh, a couple of compasses. So it says how to buy compass. Okay, do I have any portals yet? No. Oh, there is one way to get all three. This water log our character a little bit. There we go. Now we've got all three. So now we have to make a makeshift claim. Now, the makeshift claim requires a blue ore called tough white, or something like that. So this is where I'd rather have the grazer, but because we don't have the 4.2 grand for it, we're just going to mine it. The problem is that we need to mine at least 10 nodes for what we want to do. And let's just put it this way, it takes about 15 minutes to harvest all the blue ore that's in there, in the mine that is. And it's very close to a PvP area, so it's not really where you want to be if you're wanted. If the whole system though was a little bit better than it is currently, then it would be nice. Did they get killed by? Must be on Nox. Reason why I say that is if you're on Nox, it's a low gravity area, and if you're above a node and you're mining that node, there is a chance that you get shot off into space. And then come crashing down back to the planet. So it can be a bit of a nightmare sometimes. There shouldn't be a mech here. I say shouldn't because you never know, sometimes I could actually hit one there. Okay. Somebody ship. Yep. Oh, just over there. Uh-oh. Hitbox issues. Okay. Gonna do something that I would recommend getting on top of it. let's get these last two and a little bit of the iron ore that's also down here. And now we can go to the refinery. How much scrap metal do we have? 31. It should be enough for a little while, but we do need to get more scrap metal as well. Yeah, mind up everything that's down here. All the different types of nodes. If you're using a pickaxe, you'd be looking at 2.5 pickaxes to get through the whole lot, and it can take about 20 minutes. I don't plan to waste 20 minutes down here with you guys. Oop. Going through all the ores. That's one. Let's get one more and then we can head back. Makes me want to have a quick peek at dev chat. Slight problem with not having both monitors on at the moment. Can't read the chat. Okay. Okay, it looks like that problem still exists as well in that case. Basically, if you're in a ship or if you're on horseback or anything and you hit the F button, then you wind up getting out of the seat. Oh, basically jumping out of the seat, and it makes it very hard to do both at the same time. Uh-oh, the PvP area is too close. Phew. Had I straight into there and somebody had taken us out, they could have claimed our bounty. But because we're in a PvE area, they can't do it. And sorry about that stomach growl again, guys. I'm gonna have to do something about that soon. Okay, here we go. So at the end of those, probably should have checked that first. Let's cancel that and have our character eat something, which is something I need to do very soon. Judging by all this growling, I'm not going to worry about sleep. Okay. Let's do those, and those. And loot this place while we're at it. Nice, we've got some of that uranium that we're going to need later. Can we harvest these yet? No. Oh, pardon me. And there we go. So now we can make a makeshift crane block. Let's quickly do that actually. Don't want. There is a bug there. Do not craft something and then go on the horse, unless you like the sound of the crafting, because the sound will not stop if you make that mistake, which I almost made. Okay, so we are going to find a nice little location to put down, but we can't be anywhere underneath the ship or within that kind of proximity. So let's go towards the ocean for a change. The only problem is that PvP area is in the way. Looks like somebody's already placed down there. Okay, so let's put down here in that case. So we want to do crafting, we want to go to building. Okay, we don't have enough concrete. I only have 5 concrete at the moment, so we can't even put down a dirt tile. Oh well. Let's see. Component. Let's say 5. That will give us a total 10 planks. Okay. So let's place down the one. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to create a crew first. What shall we call ourselves this time? That's supposed to say it again. Where is it? There it is. Super Sai. Sorry, just looking at my collection of Dragon Ball Z at the moment. Oops. There we go, that would do. Okay, now we want to place that. That would do. Oh, we are actually quite close to somebody else as well. Okay, so let's create a tool workbench. And place the workbench. How many power cells can we make? Well, it's 5, it should have been under there. But, no. That's weird. No. No. Requires workbench. Oh, we don't have enough scrap, that's why. Okay, well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it here for the moment, guys. So I need to have a 2-hour kip so I can take my computer apart again, then reload Windows 10 again, and hopefully not have a certain annoying intermittent fault with the computer where it keeps restarting itself or completely killing the power to the machine and now restarting it. Initially I thought it was Windows 10 because that's the only time it actually started, but even after removing the telemetry and all the restarting bits for Windows 10 updates, I still have the problem. So I've got a new motherboard. I've already changed the I've already changed the graphics card. which initially I thought it was that because it was getting a little bit hot. Then the power supply because I wasn't getting enough wattage through to all the components. So I've changed the power supply. That didn't fully cure it. It cured it a little bit, but not fully, I'm afraid. So next up, also changed the 3 hard drives, the 3 normal SATAs. That didn't stop it, but was able to get around some of the OS issues that I was having. And next one up for the chopping block is the motherboard. I'm just hoping it's not the processor and the RAM because they are bloody expensive. The power supply was bloody expensive as well, but probably the same price as a new processor, to be honest, about 300 quid. And the RAM, now that could be anywhere between 300 and 600 quid, so it's an expense I can't really do, and I really hope it's not. So I'm going to leave you guys here with the with the live stream, and I hope to see you guys very shortly, either in the next video or next live stream. Who's got the ship that's constantly trying to land somewhere? Okay, and hope that you guys have enjoyed the video and the live stream, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye for now. Oh yeah, before I forget, if you've liked the video or the live stream, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below or in chat. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon, and select all to get notified when the next video goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys all later.